Good morning, and welcome to This Day in Alternate History. Today is June 27th, 2007. I'm Mur Lafferty.
And I'm Jason Adams. On this day in 1979, the greatest heavyweight boxer of our time, Muhammad Ali, announced his retirement. Born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., he changed his name when he converted to Sunni Islam. Ali was a confident and taunting boxer, surprising the world with his speed despite his impressive size. After a controversial career that included his objection to the Vietnam War, his several marriages, and his beat poetry, Ali decided he was done with boxing.
In a move that would inspire athletes for decades after, Ali hung up his gloves and moved to the Pacific Northwest to try his hand, or his feet, at the sport of log rolling, also known as burling. Floating like a butterfly was a necessary skill in this new sport of his, as staying out of the water was the goal, and Ali proved himself to be a natural. He also brought burling in front of the nation's awareness, single-handedly organizing the burling boom of the early 1980s, and it was inducted into the Olympic Games in 1988.
Ali didn't stop with burling, however. Once he had conquered the burling world, he looked to see what to move on to. His proximity to Canada had introduced him to the sport of our northern neighbor, and his love of improvisational beat poetry connected curling with burling, making him eager to try it. He did not take to it as fast as burling, however, as power and speed was not as important as careful precision. Still, he enjoyed it as a hobby and always had his eye open for the next sport. Once he heard about the Irish sport of hurling, he knew where he had to go.
Hurling was where Ali truly made a name for himself in worldwide sports. The sport that seemed to cross basketball, lacrosse, and American football is sometimes considered the fastest game in the world in terms of gameplay, and speed was where Ali excelled. When a knee injury from a hurling game finally ended his career, he retired in 1994, carrying the nickname the Father of Obscure Gaming. I'm Mur Lafferty.
And I'm Jason Adams. And this has been This Day in Alternate History.